Whoop, whoop. Ooh, I'm ready. But I won't. Never did you much good until you moved to the mountain tops of the history books. Wouldn't happen if you never read a book above. Whoa, whoa. Why on earth do you try to impress people you speak to? Couldn't care less. All I wanted was to do the what's up? What's up, Bradley? How you doing, brother? What's the deal, man? You gonna send me that picture, man? I'm gonna send you money back. Please do, Bradley. Bradley. I had to look you up and shit, but I found you. I found you. Cheers, brother. How's it going, man? Holding it down? Bradley's doing good. Hey, Bradley, you can join up, but you gotta send me an email, man. Send me an email. I got a join in link. Come up and play some fucking guitar, bro. Yo, how about it? Send me an email, man. I'll join you in. Mm. The people you speak to couldn't care less. All they wanted was to do the pogo. Cheers, brother Bradley. I'll be rolling one up in a second. Thanks for coming in, bro. I do have a joining link, though, man. You email me and I'll join you right the fuck in. Play some guitar, Bradley. Show off some of your art. Cheers, bro. Let me know. Let me know. I'll give you my email address and shit. I got it all written down, but I guess it would be reversed here anyway, right? Yeah, here we go. Email PJOE. That's PJoe78 @yahoo.com. I know it's backwards, but go ahead, man. You're just chilling, homie? You already know? Well, if you send me an email, man, I have a join-in link. Send me an email there. PJOE78 @yahoo.com. I'll send you the join-in link. Please, sir. You come up here, play some music. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's see. I ground up that big bud. I already got 2 joints out of it. I bet I got more, though. I bet I got more. And that smell knocked me right out the bag, man. I choked on that smell. It smells good. That's some dank fucking kush, bro. All right, let's go. Just chilling. Let's keep chilling, man. Keeping it real. Oh yeah, here we go. Background for my homie right there. For fucking Bradley. Here we go. We got Joe Bruce Lee. Boom, right there. He says hi, Bradley. He says hi. All right, man. It's time to go. Time to roll one more, man. The people you speak to couldn't care less. All they wanted was to do the pogo. Your bloody weather so quick, I was Costello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah, that's good. Shake them down, put a little spinner in them, and let's go. Cheers, everybody. Respect. I do have a join-in link. Like I said to Bradley, you email me, I'll send it to you. Now, where's my spinner? All right, here we go. I'm going to re-up on that. Been doing the natural, but I'm going to do the bold. The bold. Nice, cherry type tobacco flavors in the bowl here. Yo, Agrippa Spinner. Living that life. Being good, man. Having a good one. Gotta straighten it up, man. Gotta straighten it up. Keep things tight. Yep, that's enough for one guy. Spinnering, backfill the back, because I like that resonated hit at the end. Resonated cherry tobacco and fucking Kush funk at the end. Yup. Let's make this one like a museum masterpiece here. Okay. So we're flattening out that ridge it all up. Put the plug up. Where's the fucking roasting tool? Oh yeah, the roasting tool. Let's make it a museum piece. Roast it all the way around the rim. Not for fire, but for sin. And then pull the plug on me. That'll do. Yeah, so hit me up, homie, man. If you email me, email P as in Pretty Joe, JoE 1978. The year I was born, going to be 47 on Saturday at yahoo.com. And I know it's reversed or whatever, but just trying. Let's hit this up. Thanks for the likes, man. I appreciate that so much. Just been in for a few, man, but I'll be here. I got a join in link. Anybody who wants to chat up, but you got to have contact with me, so as I can send it to you. In the meantime, here, man, they got to get dinner. Got to put my mind on that. They had veggie burgers and watermelon last night. They had some chips today. So I got to figure out around that. Figure out around that. I could just order them pizza to pick up. You know what I mean? Yo, Ganja King, he's grilling kebabs. Yeah, yesterday, Ganja King. So what I did, Ganja, was yesterday I used Impossible Burgers, big thick, Impossible Burgers, but I literally made them kebab because that's what they wanted. So we got a big old flatbread like lavash or whatever, big old flatbread, a Lebanese flatbread, I think we got. And then I made that Impossible Burger. Those are round patties, but I cut them into like 6 or 8 pieces each to chunk them up, because I got one kid that won't eat like kebab meat. He won't eat chicken or lamb or whatever. But my daughter loves it, so I had to make a compromise. I gave him the vegetarian meat. Everybody had to eat the same thing though, so I spiced it up. I kebabbed it up, total Afghani style. You know what I'm saying? Total Afghani burger, vegetarian though. So yeah, they were happy as fuck, and I put it in that big flatbread. Yeah, we had a good one, man. Last night was a good dinner with that. And then the rest of it was watermelon. And one more thing. Oh yeah, we tried a dried berry. Like it was next to the blackberries, but it was completely white and it was dry. I forget what he called it, man, but it started with an L. But I'll ask him again. But it was some kind. It was like a white blackberry. That's basically what it was, and we had that too. Watermelon, veggie burger kebab, from Impossible Burgers that I made into like chunk kebab, literally, and I totally Afghan spiced them. So it was all good, man. It was all good, Ganja. Shrimp and chicken with bell peppers, mushroom, and onion. Man, that's healthy stuff, man. That's good for you, man. Yeah, so my one kid, like that's what I mean to say, Ganja, is he leans vegetarian. So he won't eat like a pork and chicken and certain things. He'll eat like a hot dog. He'll eat, if it's good. It has to be a good hot dog or a real shit hamburger. Like he likes the lowest quality hamburger or the highest quality hot dog. Otherwise, meat is kind of out. So he's a kind of funny dude. He's a funny dude because he's mostly a vegetarian. But there's no, I mean, you give him a hot dog, he's happy. It's like, that's weird, right? He's a funny dude, Ganja. That's my firstborn son. He's going to turn 21 on the 17th. 17th. Saturday is my birthday, the 12th, and he'll turn 21 on the 17th. But how it's done is being flexible, Ganja. You know what I mean? Like, it's art. The cooking is an art. How do you make everybody happy? I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, my daughter, I had to walk in her. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, it'll be Saturday, and I'll be here, man. I'll be here on Saturday. My sister's birthday was yesterday. We're both 46 until I turn 47 on Saturday, right? So we share 6 days. But yeah, how it's done, that's what I'm saying about being flexible and being good. So I had to go behind and ask my daughter. I was like, what do you think? And she was like, oh, it's good. And I was like, is it okay? Because I know she likes lamb kebab. I was like, is it good as your lamb kebab? And she was like, yeah, yeah, just a different texture. So they're happy. Tonight I might just order them a pizza with some fucking veggies on it, like Alfredo sauce pizza with banana peppers and broccoli or something like that. Veggies on it. I got you by 2 years. Yeah, yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. I understand. Yo, Bud Files, I'm an older man, in these streets. Ganja. But you're still keeping it real, man, as you always have been. That's right, Bud Files is in the house, man. Share your link, Bud Files, if you will. Share your link, Ganja King, if you will. Ganja King says, I shipped all the way to Venezuela one time. New Jersey, Venezuela. I ship everywhere. Psh, on the low. He puts in the paperwork, man. The paperwork. Dear law enforcement, this has tested to be federally compliant with the 2000 H Bill of Farm. That's all you got to do, man. Just work on your letter writing skills since you already know how to grow. The farthest you did was Brazil. Well, I'm only in Virginia, Ganja. I'm only in Virginia, so don't forget me. Shit. This one, right? Okay, which fucking, I can't remember which jar. Okay, this jar, I think. This jar, yeah. So I open up this jar. I got jars over there. But I open up this jar today. I said, I need to put something in the grinder. And I pull that out. Oh, and from the outside of the bag, it knocked me out. Like, what that was just the purest kush smell. So I pulled out one huge fucking bud, and that's what's in my grinder right now. I just tore the bag, though. Oh, you want a link? Oh, shit. Anyways, those days are no more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, even if they weren't, we wouldn't say they were. You know what I mean? We'll lie. They weren't. They are. They aren't. I broke the bag this time, guys. I was just trying to act a fool. So I got a couple buds that went stray. We'll deal with them right away. My wife always says, you know you're rich when you have carpet weed. And I was not putting you on the spot, brother. I was not putting you on the spot. But I've said I'm only in Virginia. That's something to remember. I'm not all the way in Venezuela and Dubai. That's all I want you to remember, my brother. I mean, we always have some ganja. Because we have a farmer, right? We have a farmer. She moved here. Okay. She moved to Virginia in Southern Virginia, out of Ohio, which was a very good move for her. But anyways, yeah. So we have a farmer, so that's where our big bag comes from. The rest of it's just tasting. They stay legal, so they grow what's legal, and they give what's legal, So we got that. You know what that means? That means Harvestober, right? That means we have to be in line, right? We can't fuck around. You can't be late. Yeah, we got the green. We got enough. We got it. What I was saying about this particular one is it just knocked me out as an old school Kush flavor that actually took my breath away outside of the bag. That's what I'm saying. It was good, and it is good. Excuse me. So, we always have our normal. She's a blueberry farmer. You know what I mean? Like commercially and professionally and successfully, right? So we always have that. So we always got our regular. So the rest of what we do is just little bits of this and that. It's more of a tasting process, right? Like kind of wine nerds or whatever. So our other shit is just tasting. It's not utility. The line gets longer. Yeah, eventually, dude. Yeah, eventually, like I mean, in DC, it already happened like a year ago, 420, right? Oh yeah, we're coming up on 420. Guess what happens after 420, right? You know those hippies, they're not fucking nice anymore after 420. That's what happens every year. But I'm gonna tell you what, legality or decriminalization or whatever, gift for gift for donation economy, right? That we had going on in DC pretty damn well last year blew up. It blew up, dude. After 420, there was nothing in the world that you could trade for weed anymore. You know what I mean? Like, there just wasn't any left. Ooh, dangerous shit, isn't it? So get in line early. Harvestober, man. That's all I can say about that. What they did this year is even my favorite dispo, so to speak, because it's not a dispo, it's just a gift place. But even my favorite shop in DC, they got busted. 35 of the shops in DC got busted, the gift economy shops, because what they're trying to do is make it all medical. They want to governmentize, get that damn money. So they're doing that there. Here, they took the THCA off the shelves, all right, in Virginia. Brother Anthony is in Virginia. He said they put his vape carts back. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I didn't see flower yet, like THCA flower. So we have our bag, like our green. You know what I'm saying, Ganja? But the rest of it is just like when we want another flavor, we'll get a little bit here and a little bit there. Oh, they're working on it. I mean, they're trying to make it all fucking that. But I'm saying that's when it'll go Venezuelan, right? The Venezuelan, Hugo Chavez government weed, man. Everybody can get some, but that chick couldn't get a fly high. It's the same. They fuck you up, bro. They want to make it taxable, but they also want to control what it is. You know. So yeah, you don't want that fucking. You want legacy growers. So I'm telling you, honestly, in my personal opinion, don't even support these Mylar bag over the shelf motherfuckers either. Don't even do that because your legacy growers. We have to be a gray market, not black market because it's not illegal really, but we have to be gray market protest times now and not give. Don't give to regulation. Don't give to taxation. What you need to give to is people who have the knowledge and the past and the strain access to the OG because that's what matters. What you want is quality. They'll cut all that out. They don't give a shit. They'll grind up every legacy seed they see if they get a government blend out and it works for them, right? It works for them. But maybe it's a 12% or whatever. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck. But they'll destroy and grind up every other seed. So support your legacy people, your people who have, I guess, evaded incarceration so far, living on the risky side of that edge gray market. That's what I'm saying. Support those people because what you want in the end is quality flower and bud and blah blah blah. He's always putting his hands in. He's trying to take them down. But just remember what's important. Vote with your dollar and your foot. You walk that way and you pay that way. You vote with a dollar and a walk. That's fine. It's fine. I'm an old man, man. I'm not in scrapping age. I'm not going to fight with anybody. My kids, they better be scrapping age because it's their turn. Me personally, I got to stay out of it. Keep a low profile. Keep quiet. Get into my retirement Velcro shoes or whatever. Shut my fucking mouth and get into my Velcro shoes. I'll meet you guys um, in the old folks' home, and I'll be playing the guitar for you then, because you guys will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, we used to live on the block." And I'll be like, "I'm glad we're reacquainted. Let's just chill. Let's have some gummies, you dummies." Oh, that'll be fun for me when I get in the retirement home and those peeps. I'll give them some gummies. I don't really get hit by edibles, so that'll be fun. I'll be like, "I'll take 4, you take 6." I do have a joining link, I reiterate, but I have to have contact. He's a black magician, Ever wants to join in, I think. He doesn't like him, huh? Ever. Hold on, Ever. Okay, I got you. Watch that ticker. Yep, I hope I didn't get kicked out, man. Oh, cool. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I gotta feed them too. I'm gonna order them pizza, dude. I'm gonna order them veggie pizza, like banana pepper and Alfredo sauce, and then I'm gonna get them broccoli. But peace out, brother Ganja. See you soon. Yo, you're Ganja, other guy's G King. You don't have to worry about that. That was me just trying to fucking straighten that shit out in my head. It wasn't trying to wear you out. Come on up, Ever. Anyways, love to you, Ganja. See you soon, bro. If Ever does come up, I guess I got something to talk to him about. I can get deep with that shit with him, even without people knowing. I think I can get deep on the level that we could still get by with the gift of gab. I think we can do it. Come on up, Ever. Please, brother. Please, brother. Let's talk about it. Uh, yeah, Ever. Really, I mean, I think I can get into it, man. I think I can get into it in a way that you would not expect from me. You'd say, "Whoa," but let's go say, "Whoa," Ever. It's time. Ever come up? I sent you a joining link to your phone. Make sure come on up. Right on. I mean, yeah, but join the fucking no, the side by side, bro. Does it say create? The side by side. The link that says create. I'll try again. I added you. I hope you come up. I added you. If there was a timing issue or come back up. There you go. There you go. Yo, Cosmic. Thanks to see you in here. It's nice to see you in here, bro. You never said hi back to me over there. I was like, oh, what did I do? Hey, Ever.
Hello.
Hey, Ever. Yo, what did I do? Cosmic never said hi to me over there, man. What did I do?
That was cool. We were all in the same chat.
I was in both channels, yeah. Um,
I
something didn't sit right with you though.
oh
Something
man,
didn't sit right with you.
you want me to air that out in public?
If you do, if you start to, trust me, I can get 3 levels deeper. So go ahead. Go
No, I
ahead.
love.
Eventually, I'm going to be a worse guy than you. So let's start it here. You do it.
Um, no, I just have an issue with someone in that stream. But what? That's one out of like 15. So that's pretty good odds.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good
10% are going to be
statistics.
like, yeah, 10% are going to be whatever. And then, 1/3 of them. So there's your 3.3. They're going to be the worst.
It's okay. The
They're going
person
to be
running the
the worst.
stream is person running the stream is on my side about this, so and that's
Yeah.
good. How are
That's
you
good. All right.
doing?
Well, don't air it out then. It's cool. It's cool.
And hello, Cosmic. I probably didn't see it. Everyone getting butthurt tonight. I love y'all. Gotta cut an old man a bot of slack. You mean a bit of slack? And why are you capitalizing every other word?
Cosmic. It was like a joke you're not even privy to, because Gal Pal cracked up the other day because Ever was like, oh, I came to Dougie's through Joe. Whoa, oh, how'd you meet Joe? And then Ever said the funniest thing. He said, I kept saying hi to everybody in Jeff's chat, and Joe wouldn't say hi back. And then she just started laughing like a child. It was so funny. So that half of that was just kind of like hidden humor, Cosmic. It's like, Cosmic, you didn't say hi to me today. That's all. So
I
never
always
ever did
say,
I do that on purpose. And by the way, everybody, please, you have to remember to click all chat, because if you click top messages or whatever, people like me, I'm not modded on either one of those channels, or probably any tarot channel. I'm not modded, so I will
that's
disappear.
good. We like to have power over you.
Yeah, whatever, whatever. The
We
cards.
it's
I'll
our
check
turn
the
to
cards.
shine.
What?
Now you can see it. Now you know
You
what it
ain't gonna
feels
do
like.
nothing with my sign. It's coming up Saturday, April 12th. You guys know what April 12th means in your community. You know what April 12th means. I'm the apex. Don't mess with this. Look at my eyebrows, man. I got the ROM in my eyebrows.
Oh, that's what. Okay, well, guess what? I just realized April 12th is like three other people's birthdays, and I was just invited to a different party. So it's just going to be a lot of parties.
Well, yeah, you have a
Hello,
good time. I'm
Asia.
just gonna have a
Welcome.
long stream. I'm just gonna hang out here with Golgotha. But come
What?
up, because I'm in a StreamYard on the 12th. Come on up on Saturday.
Oh, you can expect a comeuppance of sorts.
What the fuck are you mad about, Ever? You're so weird, man. Why you gotta be like that?
I'm not
I'm
mad. I'm
nice.
not mad. I'm just saying you got a surprise. It's your birthday.
I'm a nice guy, man. You say come up and I'm gonna get mine. Mhm.
No, no, no. I'm saying I'm going to come up to the stream.
I know. I'm
I'm
fucking
not.
with you too. At least
You're very
everybody knows
sensitive.
you're not in the subservient role. See, you're gonna beat me up. I'm scared. See.
Oh, when I come on StreamYards?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got my comeuppance.
Okay, well,
Nah,
Cosmic was the
nah.
one who
It'll be
didn't say
it'll
hi
be
to you.
cool.
Okay, not me.
All right. Honestly, and whatever. All jokes aside, My StreamYard time did run out. It's not coming back till the 9th. I'll be up on the 10th, and Danny Roadkill's coming back up, which is really cool. Anyway, the packages that I
Danny
get between
Roadkill.
now and the 12th, which is going to be my birthday, I'll come up on an open StreamYard to try to revolve guests. Because last year I did a long birthday stream and I did a 420 stream. It grew my membership and everything, and I got serenades online. Happy birthday, and it means a lot. It means a lot.
Like you remember, me on the stream means more viewers.
Ever brings the
Just
views. I don't know
as
what
an
magic
aggregate.
happened the other day, except this is what I'm going to do. Remember how I did the mini cover because he had I think it was Toxic AI's new version of himself, which he needs to change his new name because it's already a band's name, but I can't remember what it is. But he did an acoustic tutorial of Mo Rap Blues, one of Minnie's few originals. So here, I kind of just supportively like, thanks for letting that guy do that, blah, 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 and then I get my 1,000 views. So how did Minnie do that?
Why did Minnie do that? Probably satanic magic. And I am a stream H word cosmic. Thank you.
And H word, that's what we say now. We can't say it out loud.
I don't know. Am I going to get banned off your stream for saying
For
cuss
saying,
words?
I just said ho on Poppy Carl Matt's stream today. What did I say? Oh, I said
Oh, that guy's
I
crazy
he's my friend. He's crazy.
in a good
He's
way.
not crazy. He's not crazy. He's actually very, very kind and generous.
Whenever I say crazy, I mean in a good way.
No, I mean he's very kind and generous. But
Just
anyways,
like
I
that
did say
emoji
it,
that
and I was
Cosmic
talking about
uses
a
all the time.
certain. We were talking about adult theaters, and I was talking about a certain genre of things. He obviously, thankfully, didn't fall into, but I did mention, and they bring a hoe, to start that. So I did say that. But it's like a garden tool.
Yeah, your garden tool.
He said, it's like a
Ev-
spade.
Ever is a stream garden tool. Well, you know what? You use that emoji that makes you look like the Cheshire cat, if you're familiar.
That's not an emoji. That's an avatar or a profile pic or something.
I think you're an avatar. You're like a conduit between the earth and the stars. You're a magician.
Hmm. I was always what they would call an astrophile when I was a kid, but I changed my mind because I figured that social issues on Earth are more important than outer space. So I did change my view, but I was very star driven, and there's a lot of star things. And I can't believe this, but you know what Tooth said? He told me that when he looks into my eyes, he doesn't see me, he doesn't see us, he sees a bunch of stars. And it scared the shit out of me because he was talking to me on his own channel in chat. And I said, what does that mean? Obviously, he
And
didn't even look. No answer. No look. No answer. He
hmm.
only has one eye to look. And, when he's doing
Oh
something else,
right.
he's not gonna. He's not gonna. So I got no
Um
answer to figure out what the stars, that he doesn't see because he can't see me.
right. Right. Yeah, sometimes when it looks like he's reading the chat, I feel like I'm getting major side eye action. But it's just because, like you said, he can only see from one eye. So he's like really trying to like look into the camera, but it looks like he's giving major side eye, like, "Oh, what's
Well,
this
this one
ever
doesn't
infernal
work.
thing
This
again?"
one doesn't work. So when he was real young, they literally tried to cover the only one that worked to train the one that does nothing. So he spent
Ah,
time with a patch on, just fucking walking into the walls as a kid.
hmm. The Malkuth
And
truth.
yeah, my friend, he does that. You know what? There's, it's some kind of game. Let's see, War Master or something, and then they have the Space Marines. You ever heard of that? Warhammer.
Warhammer, yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that a video game?
he does this Warhammer Space Marines, RPG sort of thing, right? I guess it's a tabletop role playing game. So he says
Right.
there's a certain Cyclops that he equates me with, and it's also Astaroth. It's also Astaroth. But the way that the Cyclops works, I think he's got one taken out, but he's got one in his hand. And I can half see, so
Well,
I
if
don't
you
know.
don't mind, I'm gonna channel my inner cosmic right now
Go ahead.
and explain to you what a Malkuth truth is.
Good.
So, Joe G, Malkuth truth is not a widely recognized term, but it seems to be related to esoteric or mystical traditions, particularly those involving the Kabbalah. In
It's the
Kabbalistic
lowest
teachings,
chakra. The Malkuth is the lowest root chakra.
it is the 10th and lowest sephira or sphere of the tree of life. It represents
Exactly.
the physical world, material existence, and the manifestation of divine energy into the tangible realm. The
Right.
concept of truth in this context might refer to the understanding or realization of spiritual truths within the material world, or the journey of integrating spiritual insights into everyday life. Malkuth is often associated with grounding reality and the completion of the spiritual process.
Yes. Yeah.
Today I
Yeah.
learned.
Upper Sephiroth.
Thank you,
Yes.
Cosmic.
Also, also, yeah, absolutely. I understand. So, cosmic, you understand that the exact 10 Sephiroth that relate to the book that I'm sending you. It's like it's a way of using that clipped off music. Which are
Cliptopic
the shards
music.
of the yes,
Hmm.
yeah. The basic broken angel pieces in a spherical realm, which is the Sephiroth that you're talking about. But that's why I would use a planetary system of 10 or 12. Depends on. And like I told you, 10 or 12 there, and then a pantheon of 3 or 6, depending upon whether I'm worried about, you know, both sides of a Brahman of 6. Whether it's 3 or 6 doesn't really matter to me at that time because sometimes I'm
Mm.
left, right, or center.
Yes. And you're always left.
No, sometimes I'm left, right, or center.
You're like, no.
It might be a long
um,
period of time that I'm one way or another, but the clock dial will move later. And then so the spheres, like I said, planetary for me, so that's cosmonomic. I'll use that in a 10, right? Like moon, sun, whatever you call them, Mercury, Venus, Earth. I'll use the 10.
you know those planets. It's
All that
whatever.
shit. The,
Mercury,
the
Venus,
other
you
the other
know.
few. The other few. And I'll use those and just for focus, because it seems like to me everything is always on the playing board. Always. The husk of the
Did,
spheres, yes, the clipped off, yeah, the husk of the spheres.
did you know that between Earth and the moon, you can fit every planet in our solar system?
No, but I know that you can fold a piece of paper 44 times, it'll reach the moon.
What?
If you fold
What
a
you talking
single
about,
sheet of
Joji?
paper 44 times, it'll reach the moon. You can't fold anything, what, more than like 6 times or whatever, but if you could.
I bet I bet you Joji has something in his room right now that'll get you to the moon. And I'm not talking about a telescope. We're talking mind altering paraphernalia.
It wouldn't be a drug, it would be a stone.
You're gonna kill me?
No, to get to the moon. It
You're
wouldn't be
gonna
a
get
drug.
stoned. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best you can do is fall in love.
I know it's
Wow.
crazy, but it's true. Yeah, he's my favorite actually. The best that you can do, the best that you can do.
Mm. So, are you gonna be streaming into the night today, or are you just doing today like right now? Like, what are you doing later, I guess?
The only conflict that I have is I would usually try to get them fed by 8:30. It's 8:02. and I don't have to end
I
this,
like
but I have to get them fed, right?
I know who you're talking about, but you never say like my kids.
I I
You're like,
do
I have to feed them.
I do say my kids, but
Okay,
it could
okay.
be the cat in the oven.
Um, yeah. Well, I'm only saying that because I also have to get ready to go to the store and get supplies, as you would say.
Yeah, but you're
Supplies.
not an alcoholic, so you're not talking about Mike's Harder and Twisted Tea. You're probably I don't know what
No,
you're talking about. Halal jerky. I don't know.
halal jerky. Okay. Why would you think?
Because I like halal jerky.
Okay, so I like what you like, but not alcohol. Okay, got it.
I got some
um,
custard.
Custard cream
Well, I have to make it, so we'll see how it works. It's a powder. I have to put
sounds like
milk in it and make it.
powder with milk. That sounds like something Cosmic would like.
I bet.
I bet he has a very healthy diet because he's
Yeah,
looking
look
better
at
with
his.
the age.
He's got all glow, all good skin. He's got all those instruments. He's got everything in order. He's got the strong presence of body and mind and voice, and of course he's eating healthy. Well, I mean, come on, man. You know how many
Okay, I will.
bananas you have to eat to have nails like these? You got to eat a lot of bananas, man. You got to live in nature a little.
Apparently, people wipe their face with the peels of the banana too.
I think it's good for your skin, sure. You ever take a bath with tea
Right?
bags? You ever take a tea bath?
No,
Do it.
do it.
Put
I
a
feel like
lot of
that's
tea
just
in
a
it.
way to get me to embarrass myself.
No, 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 no. Grind it up real well though, so that the surface area is out. Like really powder it. Take a tea bath. You'll feel great.
Nice. I will say, I mentioned the
It's
side
boom.
eye thing
Like
earlier, but
you talk about getting to the moon. Obviously, we got enough guts, to get to the moon and stupid other facts. Fifth heart, same size. That was what Boy Genius did in the Mystery Squad. That was so funny, or Mystery Team. Fifth heart, same size. Boy Genius. But anyway, yeah. Anyway,
I was gonna say, only once a day. I would say Cosmic on
we only eat
camera.
once a day here. We only do. My father says that's what
Oh,
wrestlers do. That's what he tells my kids when they like worry about it. Because when they were
uh,
younger, they ate a little bit more, but we only eat once a day. And my father says that's what wrestlers do to make them feel better. Although he used to be like, "Oh, you're cheap because you put water in their applesauce," and I'm like, "No, I put water in their applesauce because they're thirsty, because they need water." And then he figured it out. He learned a lot of things that I was trying to tell him, but I didn't push him. He just figured them out for himself over time. Everything ages, not everything grows, but then eventually we catch up. So,
so do you
no,
really
we
eat
only
once
eat
a
once a
day?
day. And I say, like anybody, like, I think, you work the day to grab the things you need, put them aside, work along. You have to take some snacks or some little bit of fuel, but I think we eat once a day, like wrestlers.
I really want to know what you're snacking on because you would be like a twig if you only ate once a day.
No, I drink enough calories and alcohol to make me gain a couple pounds a year.
Oh, do you really drink
40
that much?
international units per week of alcohol will make you gain weight because it turns into sugar, especially on,
Okay, so we're
fucking.
blaming the alcohol.
I'm not
I'm kidding.
blaming anything. It's my favorite. I like instead of having a cheeseburger, I'll be like, "Ah, I can't have that cheeseburger because I want to have 8 alcohols." So I'll blame Minecraft for putting that putting that trade system into my brain. I'll blame Minecraft, and I've never even turned on it. I
I
blame the
blame it
video
too.
games. It's actually started with you, Mortal Kombat 2. Once you
Oh, damn
introduce
it.
the blood.
You know what? You know it's true. Games back in the day were much more violent than Mortal Kombat. I know Mortal Kombat sticks out because of its popularity, but it actually wasn't disturbingly violent. It was just violent. it was outrageous. It was funny in some ways, but like the only disturbing thing from that game is probably like what the spike pit with the head, or like the guy taking out the skull
They never had
and the
blood spray
spinal cord.
before. They never had blood spray, and then when like Nintendo would take a racy R-rated property, they would change the colors to a ridiculous. So that's why you got like Jason, he's purple and green. You understand? So that's the thing. Those they were made for kids, or they tried to be. Although remember, in the late '70s, they were made for like genius scientists, fucking mathematicians. That's what video games were made for, you know. So somewhere in the middle, you have Canada,
Damn it.
the very adolescent.
Uh, well, what I was trying to say earlier is Cosmic on camera, just staring at the camera is is the same as someone giving you the side eye. It looks like he's just judging.
I wasn't
He's
talking about
looking at the
Cosmic though. I was talking to, no, I was talking about Dream Tooth has one eye. I wasn't talking to
I
Dream.
know. I was just making the connection that he looks like he's giving you the side eye when he's reading his comments, but Cosmic also has like a resting, judgy face, in my opinion, where he's like, where it looks like he's judging the hell out of you, just sitting there. It looks like he's watching me through the camera.
Well, I mean, you know, I don't really miss like the real details, okay? So when I brought him up, I try to keep things light, you know, especially in introductions, and especially cuz I get a lot of people that don't put their haven't been up, and they do their first 20 minutes, you know, here or whatever. So, in being that careful, I try to start things slow. And when he came, you know, he was kind of speaking about how, you know, we don't have time. We got to get to it. What are we going to do about it? And I said, we have all the time in the world. Obviously, that's just hyperbole, but I do that as
And
just diffusion. You know, I just do that as diffusion. But it was
yeah,
a
and he
big
doesn't
thing.
have RBF. He doesn't have an RBF.
I mean,
I'm just
but if he wants
saying.
to, if he wants to lay it down, you know, heavy handed, good. I'll go there and watch. I just can't do that, you know, for the rest of the world. You know, resting bastard face,
He
judge
doesn't
face.
have that.
He's got judgy face. That's one of my. I saw one of these things that was like, it was using the There was this hilarious, like Saturnalia, like satanic Christmas commercial from MTV, where everything just goes wrong, you know, starting on a typical Christmas, and then of course the trees burning and like you know, this is, and so, but the person who was talking about how look at this overt, whatever they want to call it, like look at this overt Illuminati training programs coming across the airwaves on MTV, and then they cut it down and they go to like Santa Saturn, you know, and they show him, and you know he has that like finger to go up the chimney shit, and it says he judges you. That was my favorite fucking one. It was just him. You know how he was gonna like this, like almost like Bewitched, where she like and she moves her leg, but he's like he has to go up the chimney, so you know, yeah, right up the
Yes.
chimney. But
Yeah.
anyway, he had the energy to get up the chimney with that. But anyways, it was they misinterpreted it as like, you know, but he judges you. That was my favorite fucking still. But if you guys look up satanic Christmas commercial MTV, oh boy, you'll have a fun time. And you know, the goats in it, everything's there. It's very Saturnalia, but you know, that's the thing. Oh, by the way, that's the wrong. That's the sign of Saturn. And Jesus does that. And his mother does that. And Baphomet does that and that. But that's the sign of Saturn. Planetary system.
Also, if you have one finger pointing up in a painting, that means you're the one talking.
Yeah.
Like if there's
Leonardo da
a
Vinci.
scene and
Leonardo da
someone
Vinci.
has their finger up, it means they're talking.
Yeah, it's point of order, as you should say. He has the floor. Point of order. Yeah, Da
Mm.
Vinci did that.
It it also means China number one.
Yeah, well, I agree.
Okay, so I am gonna enter the shower. and get ready. But if you're still streaming in a
No, I'm
little
not going
bit,
to be still streaming because I'm going to go. I told you I'm going to feed people.
these people say, why don't you just say your kid? People.com. Oh, I can't say .com anymore because Joji is just gonna misinterpret everything I say.
I think you have a complex. Like you're not a target. Like I'm not after you. Okay, you have a complex going on there.
Yeah, but you like to just think the worst possible thing. I just say something very simple.
Isn't it easier to be deflated? I always say no first. Make me a better case. Make me a better case. I'll say no. Talk me into it.
Okay, well, it's easier when we get to talk and we're not just writing. So I appreciate you hearing me out as
Oh, of
usual.
course. And you know that that was an honest thing. When I ran out of hours, I ran out of hours. And it didn't come back till the ninth, and it isn't. And Danny's coming back up. He said he's not going to play guitar, which means he wants to share stories. Well, that means I want to use StreamYard because I have his MP3s that he sent, so we can feature songs in between stories, right? Well, I
Right.
can't even test that till the ninth because I was being honest. Grady was like, "Oh, you'll get them back in a day or whatever." Like I'm fronting or whatever. I'm not. There's nothing for me to hide from, man. I put all this stuff public. Most of it stays up.
Well, get this. If you get StreamYards back, or when you get it back, imagine a panel. Me, you, that guy you just mentioned, Cosmic, freaking Pinky, Minnie,
No, it's too
Grady,
much noise
free
after
for
three
all,
people. No.
free for
See,
all
that's what I'm saying.
battle.
For my birthday, man, I want people to revolve. Join in, let the next person up. We can all communicate. We can make it work. We can handshake. There's no commercial break where we can make notes or adjustments. We have to do it all live, but let's try to do it tight, live and tight.
Okay, unless you want me to come and start a fight and make it interesting, just let me know. I'll be
Mm.
the chaos agent.
Since we're leaning that way anyway, are you a fucking Gemini? Is that what you're doing? Are you
No, no, no,
okay?
I'm not.
All right.
You
All
know
right.
my birthday's 10 days after yours, or 11
Good.
days after yours.
Good.
So
Good.
we're on the
Well,
same wavelength.
let me see. I don't have your address, but you asked for mine. But when I do have
Yes.
yours, I'll send you something for your birthday.
Oh my God, you don't have to do that.
Well, but I
You're
will
such a
because I
giver.
want to.
You're such a
Whatever.
giver
No, I
that
just
you don't
have.
know.
I have.
But you don't know that when I get something, or I like to give too. And if someone tries to give me something, I try to outdo them. So just be prepared.
Well, I guess I can suffer from that fortune. We'll see you soon,
Oh, and
Ever.
Cosmic.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to mail Cosmic too. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Peace out. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.